Well, good morning. Out on another ride. Quite pleasant. There is a forecast for rain, so hopefully that doesn't happen while I'm out on my ride, because I'm not really prepared for that. Never mind. Trying something new. Got the DJI Action camera mounted to a chest strap. Yeah, the idea there is to be able to get maybe some more point of view with the handlebars and that sort of thing of the bike. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Today's the first time I'm using it. God, I'm fogging up a little bit on the glasses. Right, I'm going to carry on. It's a bit of a random ride today. Eventually I'll end up in the city. Well, that's the plan. Let's go. So a couple of good downhills there, one down Holland Road and one down a bit of Logan Road. The roads in Brisbane can be a bit hit and miss in terms of potholes and I guess the condition of the surface. You know, while I love biking down the roads on sort of those hilly bits and getting up some speed, you've got to be pretty wary. Last thing I want to do is go through a pothole. Anyway, really enjoying the ride. Let's keep going. Right, so the route I'm taking, I'm actually going to end up at Yeronga Park, which I'll then cut through and think head to, I think, Fairfield Road, follow that round and through Dutton Park and that, and eventually end up in the city for my coffee, or at least that's the plan. Not too many people out and about this morning. Like a little bit of cars, but nothing serious, and not too many people on the cycle path. Well, it's not just a cycle path, but yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, let's carry on. Did you see those bollards that I just approached? I was originally just going to keep going in the same speed I was cycling because it looked like I could just go through them and straight out onto that bit of road. Luckily I really slowed down because it was actually the curb just past those bollards, so yeah, not sure what would have happened. I think I would have gone over the curb maybe okay, but it would have been quite a bit of speed and quite a bump, and God knows, yeah, disaster could have happened. Anyway, yeah, well, I guess always pay attention. Right, so that was Yeronga Park. So yeah, just up there's the gate back out onto road. And then, like I said, I'm just going to follow that down to Fairfield Road and round to Dutton Park. Let's keep going. reached the dead centre of town. Well, not the centre of town, but a dead centre. Yeah, put me in one of them, Feeling a little bit dead on the bike this morning. Not quite the same amount of energy as I normally have. Don't know why, but anyway, it's still a good ride. Okay, so we're going to turn right at the lights up there and head into the city. Often going this way, I'll either carry on straight ahead and it sort of veers round and eventually down to West End and you can make your way round to the city that way, or I'll turn left and you head over a bridge there, which if you've watched previous videos you've probably seen, takes you over the University of Queensland. But we're not doing that today. Now turn right there and head into the city. And yeah, because I'm ready for my coffee. Let's go. Alright, I've made it to South Bank. Going to head to one of my favourite places for a coffee, Espresso Garage. Yes, I'll be getting coffee from there. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, some police on bikes just bike past me. Good to see them out on bikes. Right, let's go get their coffee. Got my coffee, so that's good. Yeah, been a good ride this morning. The chest mount, I think, has worked out pretty well actually. It's more, it's not as uncomfortable as you know, it sort of looks. You actually get used to it and really didn't notice I was wearing it at all. So yeah, I think I'll be using this quite a bit. I've got the DJI Action 4 mounted on it. You can have it mounted up or mounted down like I've got. I prefer it down because having it mounted up, it felt a bit too, you know, a bit too high up, almost up to my chin. But I mean, it wasn't. But that's sort of how I felt wearing it. Anyway, yeah, easy to use. So yeah, recommend that. So yeah, just going to sit here and enjoy this, and then we'll be riding home. So. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Do subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Catch you next time. Bye.